The Lagos State Environmental Protection Agency has successfully kicked off its 2026 Inter-Tertiary Institutions Environmental Summit 2.0 with a high-stakes preliminary debate competition. Held at the Ajayi Bero Auditorium in the LASU Secretariat, the event gathered top minds from tertiary institutions across the state to clash over the critical theme, combating transboundary pollution in Lagos State, a city-level intervention or national effort. Climaxing yesterday in a thrilling grand finale showdown at the same venue, Lagos State University emerged as the overall champion.
In 2019, 23,900 persons died prematurely in Lagos State due to air pollution alone. Not from natural disaster, not from armed conflict, from the air that every single person in this room is breathing in right now.
Securing the ultimate victory and the coveted trophy was Ms. Mary Falana, a 300-level mass communication student from Lagos State University, who walked away with the 2 million naira top prize after passionately defending the power of city-level interventions.
First of all, LASEPA is not the only agency operating in Lagos State. We have LOMA, we have the Lagos State Regulatory Commission, we have the Lagos State Waste Management Office, and we have all these other agencies working together. If they can work together with LASEPA, we can create a cleaner Lagos and a cleaner environment for Lagosians also.
The University of Lagos swept the remaining spots, with chemical engineering student Mr. Yakub Abdullahi claiming second place and a 1 million naira prize, while law student Mr. Daniel Akinquowo secured third place, winning 500,000 naira. This dramatic finale was the culmination of a rigorous screening process by the Lagos State Environmental Protection Agency, which whittled down 300 initial entries and 212 expert-vetted essays down to the final 6 debaters.
I think we must express deep appreciation to LASEPA, that is specifically the general manager and the entire team at LASEPA, for coming up with this program. What they have done is to focus the attention of brilliant students from our universities on the very topical and contemporary issue of transboundary pollution. And you see that the students were very robust and rigorous in their discussion of whether it is the federal government or the state government that has oversight or that should have oversight of transboundary pollution issues. As I stated at the end of the event, that the two must work together. The state cannot run without the federal, and the federal cannot run without the state. But what the students have been able to do in very brilliant and vibrant ways, they have pointed our attentions to what is it that the federal government should be doing, and what is it that the state government should be doing, and that coming together of these two institutions is what will deliver the dividends. So a lot of kudos to LASEPA for today's event.
Okay, so sometime earlier this year, we all had the news. It was trending for a while, the pollution at Ogijo. It was a major source of concern for us because so many people thought it was actually from Lagos State. So until investigations commenced and we realized it was a pollution coming from the boundary states of Lagos. So we had to move in as well, and we jointly addressed the issue. So we thought of it as an agency that this is very important for us to discuss and bring to the table. So we thought of bringing the students of tertiary institutions across the state to come and tell us the way out. We felt, okay, they are the future generations. They should begin to take up discussions in this area. So we brought them in, and then it was a beautiful essay by over 300 entries we got, and then we were able to shortlist up until this final grand finale. So we plan to escalate this beyond Lagos. Like when you talk about transboundary pollution, it's not about a state or a nation. So it's collective. So it's a collective issue. We are beginning to discuss with our neighboring states. Let's have solutions about that cuts across each state or each national. So it's beyond Lagos, like I said. So we are expecting to continue the discussion with NESRA and Federal Ministry of the Environment and Water Resources.
So first, LASEPA debates and the Inter-Tertiary Institution Environmental Summit are our own strategy to advocate and penetrate, students of tertiary institutions who we think are a strong pillar in disseminating information. Now, the reason for this debate in this edition, the second edition, or the reason for the topic specifically, is the trending issues that we have across town. I mean, a debate is only valid when the topics are contemporary issues. So there were situations from the Ogijo event in Lagos where we had pollution across borders. Then, speaking about the large environmental pollution that comes from electronic waste from the west to Nigeria. So we think that these are contemporary issues, and there is no better time to be at the forefront of these matters than now. There's a role for both federal and states to play. These debates have opened up different issues. People have learned. The judges have seen, different points, and they have assessed, and they thought that, people, the participants, gave the fairest, the best points possible.
Thanks for watching. This is Ask Lagos.